EposVox here, and I'm just playing around with Adobe Rush, and you might see that all of my cores are being utilized in the background here, but I'm not rendering. What's going on? Well, we've asked and we've now received. If you go to Preferences in Adobe Premiere Rush CC, you can now pre-render sequences for playback, which means in the background, when you're not doing anything, it's actually rendering these sequences to a proprietary format. I honestly don't know what Adobe would be using. I can poke around in the program files to see if I can find these transcoded sequences, but it's basically rendering the sequence in the background so that when you hit play, it runs a lot smoother. Now, at the moment, it's not doing so. It's still a little bit choppy, but it's still rendering in the background, but it's actually doing it. This is a very popular feature of Final Cut Pro and DaVinci Resolve, and it has been much requested. You just saw that clip reset in the background. That means it is now using the optimized version. The quality still isn't that great. I wonder what happens if I change the preview quality to high. I do wonder if that will reset what it rendered. Yeah, the scaling for the playback always looks a little weird. But it is rendering these in the background, which I think is pretty cool. Unfortunately, however, it doesn't really give you it gives you a clear cache button, but it doesn't give you a setting for the actual cache location. So I'm going to go to where it says to Adobe Premiere Rush Imported Media. Managed Media. Okay, Managed Media is your downloads. Imported Media currently has nothing. Presets, Profile. I'm clearing out the normal default media cache location. I don't actually use this, but there have apparently been files writing to this all day yesterday and today. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this out and see how this affects the Premiere Rush cache. I can't actually find any information as to where it is at the moment. Alright, so there is a cache folder in the Adobe Premiere Rush CC program files folder. However, despite having rendered those, it is empty, and it has literally an empty.txt file that is empty in it. So clearly the media isn't going there. It's not in my normal cache location for my other programs. I'm in the middle of deleting the common media cache files. I don't foresee that being it. But these need to be deleted anyway. I have no clue why they're here. Hey, wait a minute. That's interesting. So peak files are generated from Rush in here. Because these are all peak files for the default project that it opened in Rush. So this is in App Data Roaming Adobe Common peak files. So it's possible that these files are in fact going to affect Rush, and this is a Black Ops 4. My only reason to not think that these are correct is that these are a bunch of tiny, like 4 kilobyte files, not like big media files. So we're going to delete all this, and I'll be back in a moment. I would post in the Adobe forums asking where the cache format or file location is for Rush, except the Adobe forums have not loaded for the past 2 weeks on any browser, so I don't know what's happening there. And this has been so many files, 43,000 files. I'm really confused too, because I have always told my Adobe apps not to use that C drive for cache. So it's been doing stuff without me approving it. Okay, the media cache folders in the default C drive are empty, as are peak files. I should not have any team projects cache. I don't even make team projects. Why is there a cache here? Alright, that's gone. It should be everything. Alright, so we're going to relaunch Rush here and see what happens. Alright, as we start up, if I go to View, Use Optimized Clips, there might still be the optimized render clip here, because you see when I choose that, the quality and frame that it is on changes, and that's due to the fact that I'm also testing in this video a VFR, or variable frame rate support, Does not seem like it needs to render in the background. So let me uncheck that, edit preferences, clear cache. What does that affect? Okay, so now if I hit optimize clips, there's still something there. So that may not indicate that at all. We're going to turn on pre-render sequences and see if it kicks back up. Alright, it does not appear to want to re-render anything, so I'm going to find some more VFR footage here. Anything from PC, maybe? Guild Wars. 56.81 frames per second. That's VFR. Add one clip to the timeline. Bam. By the way, in terms of actually supporting VFR clips, if you're adding gameplay clips with like weird volume, you need to make sure that you turn off auto volume, because otherwise it screws up all the volume of clips. But as far as actual playback goes...
I don't even have my... Okay, I can do this.
It seems to play back fine, and if I use something like this Call of Duty set up for an example, if I can find like me shooting at some point. All of that seems to be in sync. It is now rendering playback of, or rendering a cache version of this file, the new one that I added. And I closed all the cache locations because I'm a genius. Alright, so it is rendering some sort of cache into these folders. But unlike the video preview rendering of Adobe Premiere Pro, I don't think it's rendering actual dedicated video files for it. It is using this for peak files for audio though. Yeah, so this is weird. I can't really explain what it's doing. I will try to get more information and get you back in a future video, but as far as I can tell, it handles variable frame rate just fine, and you now have background rendering to make playback easier. I don't think it will affect rendering speed quite as much as, say, DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut, but it does at least help with playback, which will be useful since this is probably going to be more useful for people using lower-end computers, things like that. Hope you found this video helpful, if not a little confusing, I guess. Sorry for my cat running in the background. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, subscribe for more tech education. I'll see you next time.